the prime meridian. Okay, I discuss this also now. All right. So you can see the first is my equator, the second is the prime meridian. So if I erase whatever I've written for the equator, okay, I'll show you what is the prime meridian. Prime meridian is a line, it's a circle which connects the North Pole and the South Pole. It's a line like this. So it's basically a straight circle which cuts the earth into two equal parts, left and right. Okay, so we determine how much are we going left, how much are we going right. That is how we able to determine. So this becomes my western hemisphere, the right one becomes my eastern hemisphere. That is what prime meridian is. Okay, you can see it's a circle. Now when we know the prime meridian, we can say this is also zero value. So it's also a zero value. And it is also known as Greenwich meridian because of a single reason that England had a monopoly. Okay, when it had a monopoly, they decided that it passes through a place called Greenwich. They will name this meridian Greenwich meridian. Okay, simple. So you can see whatever I told you till now, these are my directions. These are known as the coordinated directions. If I have the equator, that is a great circle. It is dividing the earth into two parts, two hemispheres. The above one is the northern hemisphere, the below one is the southern hemisphere. And if you look on the prime meridian, it is also dividing the earth into two hemispheres. The left rim becomes the western and the right is eastern. I hope I'm crystal clear with this point, right? Anyone has a confusion till now, please go ahead. Perfect. Okay. Let's proceed forward to defining one by one what are these meridians and circles. Now, if you see, I have not defined meridians, but I have defined something called prime meridian. Okay, the prime meridian is basically your datum, or let's call it a father figure. Okay, it will have its own sun. Okay, the sun are called meridians. Now I'll explain this. Okay, I'll explain it in a picture or a diagram. Suppose this is my meridian. If I have the same types, okay, if I have the same types of circles laid around the globe, okay, I use another pen, just left or right of it, okay, in a three-dimensional figure. So these all lines are called meridians. Okay, these all lines are called meridian, which these green ones I've drawn. I'll explain you with a picture also, but these lines are known as meridian, and they are just similar as the prime meridian, except for the fact prime meridian exists at zero value, which is a datum, and meridians are 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees, and so on. Okay, because this chapter this itself is a chapter which is the second chapter. I'll not cover this into the depth. Okay, I want to discuss what the great circle is. The equator itself is an example of a great circle. Why? It is the greatest circle you can draw on the earth. Okay, if any point which is the center of the earth, if I draw a line, so the radius and the center both of the earth lies in that circle is termed as the great circle, which is the example of an equator or your prime meridian and your meridian. All these are great circles. And what is a small circle? That's a doubt. Simple. If you see above the earth, the circles becomes smaller and smaller in nature. Okay, if I draw the circles one by one, they become smaller and smaller in nature, and these are called smaller circles or small circles. Okay, we'll define these. Okay, we'll define these clearly in the next. All right. So you can see these are all my small circles. These are white. Of course, you're just looking at the figure in the two-dimensional, so you look like it. It's like a line. But of course, as I told you, these are all small circles. Okay. Now you can clearly see this is my equator, so this is my datum. Okay. I will fast forward this by saying that these are lines. One by one, if I go and take these lines, I will reach some place on my North Pole. So these lines are also known as parallels of latitude. Why? They are depicting you what is the latitude. And of course, people get confused with this. I just told you they are depicting the latitude. They're not telling you exactly what the latitude is. The definition of a latitude is, I'll explain. The definition of a latitude, it is the angle which is depicted with the equator. Okay, the lines are called parallels of latitude, but what is a latitude? It is the angle. If I draw a line with the equator and any of my parallel of latitude, what are these small circles? These small circles are creating, okay, this angle, whichever angle here it is formed, it is called latitude. The definition of latitude is angle between the parallels of latitude and equator. Okay, so this is the definition. And you can clearly see as we go up, the angle increases. Now, do you have any doubts?
Sir, can you explain about small circle?
Yeah, small circles. Yeah, so you see these circles? This is my equator. Okay. Can you see the radius of the circle is reducing? One by one, it is reducing, correct? So they are small, so that is known as small circle. Any circle which is not a great circle is a small circle. Simple.
Yes, and the great circle, the surface which is equal to the radius of the
Center, radius. Okay. Both are of the earth. If a circle has these two values of the earth, it is said to be a great circle. Of course, as I told you, the next chapter itself is this. Will explain you, but you need a little information. So these are the 2 points. Okay. So you can see the small circle. The small circle is above the equator. The center is over here, so there is no center relation here, right? And the radius also has reduced. So both the values do not suffice, and hence it is known as small circle. All right. Okay. So just make sure you understand this point clearly, that parallels of latitude and your latitude both are different things. This is a latitude, and this is the single reason why the maximum value of a latitude can go till 90 degrees, because the angle which is created here is 90 degrees. That is why you hear 90 degrees north. Okay, and I also explain you, this is the reason why the directions are called 360 degrees, because these are directions and this is my latitudes. Okay, and you'll always hear people saying 0, 9 or 0. That is the easterly direction. This is the single reason why. Okay, you might get confused with 90, but of course you will never get confused with 090. That is why you always say the directions in 3 digits. Okay, sure. This is another topic which we'll be covering. Let's proceed forward to something called long. Acha, you can see this picture also. Take your time and realize what I just told you. This is my equator. So whatever the angle I've created, that is my latitude. So all these are latitudes. Okay. And on the left side also, you want to, if you cannot imagine how the earth looks like, this is the earth. It's like an orange. You slice an orange on an apple and this becomes the earth. Okay. This is my 0 degree. This is my equator. As I go up, I go to the North Pole. Now I have 2 options. Okay. I have 2 options. I can come back to the same point. Okay. I can come back to the same point, or else I can go to the back side of the earth. When I go to the back side of the earth, the same things are happening. My values are keep on reducing till my 0 degrees. Okay. So you need to make this a picture, take a screenshot of this in your mind, so that in the exams and the questions we'll be doing, it'll be simple for you. All right. Let's come to the longitude. The same thing exists, prime meridian. Okay. The line which is dividing the earth into 2 parts. Now, Chandan, sorry, Ayush, the prime meridian is also a great circle. You can see. Okay. It's a circle with a center and here. We'll see this video also and understand. Now, then again, we have these white lines. So this is my 0 value. If I go left one by one, I am going towards my west. Now these lines are known as line of longitude. In simple words, meridians. And again, longitude is not your meridian. Longitude again is the angle which is subtended with the prime meridian and meridian. Okay, so if I take a line, okay, if I take a line, you can see this is my center of the earth, and I draw, this is a radius. So again, this is a line and this is a great circle. Whatever the angle I'm creating, that angle is termed as, let's say 30, that angle is termed as longitude. So longitude's definition becomes the angle between prime meridian and meridian.